Of Nepal, just walking through that large, dense crowd. And he's a very popular man, isn't he? Monty, they say. This man, well, he's popular in Hong Kong, Anshi Rath. 20 off 20. No single there. Very good over for Nepal. Once again, just 2 runs off it. Only 6 runs coming in the last 2 overs. After 9, it's 59 for 2.
Yeah, last 2 overs have been very tidy for Nepal. Pegging it back. Got that run rate now down under 7, 6.56, and still a ball remaining.
Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that extra delivery. Last ball coming up. Crashed away into the leg side. Just 1. Yeah, we'll try and fix that score for you as soon as possible. 9 overs gone. Anshi is in the 20s, the left-hander. Yeah, 61 for 2, in fact, after 9. Apologies for that momentary lapse.
No, but the run rate now under 7, 6.6. It was well over 7 and 8 as we head towards the drinks break. 1 over remaining.
Another over here for Arif Sheikh. Change of ends for him. And I wonder if you're going to see the side for now. Backs away. Can't find the gap. Doing a great job there, the skipper, keeping it down to 1. Love the anticipation as well there from Rohit Kumar Paudel. Just off screen there. That's the thing as a good fielder. It's not just about having safe hands. It's about almost having the 6th sense of where the ball's going to end up. Goes high, goes very long. Kushal Berthal, just a spectator. Oh, that's out of the ground. That's 600 Hong Kong dollars we're never going to see again. Babar Hayat, what a way to move into double figures.
Umpire Sean de Cruz holding on. That ball just stayed inside the fence in the end, but didn't really matter. It went a long way over the ropes. Big 6 for Bubba. We know he can do that. He's just absolutely got that one in the slot.
Yeah, I think we might have gotten it back. I'm not sure. It's a good way to stamp your authority on this contest. Bang! Again! Flat batted this time. Over, long off. Babar Hayat goes back to back. Another maximum for the big right-hander.
The Nepal fielders are yelling catch, catch, but there's no catch on this one. It looked like it was going to be flat to the ropes, but short of boundary. Bubba knows this. He has just swatted that out of the middle. It's gone sailing over the rope, back-to-back 6s for Bubba Hayat.
You know we're going to see that on his Instagram reels tonight. Babar Hayat storming into the highlights package. Can he go 3 in a row? Now it's a good comeback. Well done, Arif Sheikh. Right in the block hole, keeps it down to a dot. This is what we were saying as well. When you bowl that first over from the softball court end, it means you're sort of just exposing the short straight boundary. Again, straight, again, 6. Doesn't bother moving for that, does Babar. Does it time and time again at TKRG. Loves those short straight boundaries. There's 3 sixes in the last 4 deliveries for Barber and Hong Kong, China.
This one went out of the ground, out of the slot, out of the ground, and a new ball required. Big 6, 3 in the over. This is the way to go into the drinks break for Hong Kong, China.
We were talking about those 2 inexpensive overs as well for Nepal. But now Hong Kong, China, they've stormed back in style. 19 off this over already. Courtesy 3 sixes from Barber. Still 1 ball left. Rohit Paudel now stationed at a straightish long on. Cut away this time. There's work to do in the deep. He's not going to cut it off. Deep cover, just a spectator. Huge, huge over for Hong Kong, China. 23 off it at the halfway point. The home side, 84 for 2.
What an over from Bubba Hyatt. Saying the run rate had dropped down under 7, but not when you put 23 runs off 1 over. That's beautifully played. Placed it to perfection. Got to the rope. 23 runs, including 22 to Bubba Hyatt himself to take into the drinks break. 84 for 2. Huge gust blow. Drinks break here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Down with Bush with you. You can see 10 overs done. The run rate now 8.4 as these two put together a 50-run partnership. 50 runs of 31 deliveries, including 2 fours, 4 sixes. And we are going to have an interview as we wait at the drinks break. Joining us from Hong Kong, China, the speedster. He's out of the side today. We're going to find out why. Ayush Shukla coming up very shortly. Rope side interview. Muskan there, ready to go shortly. If you're just joining us, Nepal won the toss. They elected to bowl, and for a lot of that first 10 overs, you'd say they were in charge. They got 2 wickets, the big wickets of Mazakab Khan and Man Qudsiya, both openers back in the sheds. But now these two, Bubba Hyatt and Anshuman Rath, getting the runs on the board. He said par is 160, 180 would be preferred if you've got wickets in hand in these final 10 overs. Hong Kong, China can go large with their batting lineup. We're ready for that pitch side interview. Muskan being joined by Hong Kong speedster Ayush Shukla.
From Hong Kong, China, right here with us as the score stands 84. Great start. What do you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think it was a good first 10 overs. The last over was very good for us, especially with the batsmen set. The next 10 overs should be good for us, and we're looking to get a good score.
And we have been playing, Hong Kong, China has been playing with Nepal, a couple of series, couple of games before. Does this feel familiar? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Where is this going to go?
I mean, obviously we know Nepal are a strong team. They've just qualified for the World Cup. So playing against them is obviously great for us. We've played a couple of games with them over the last year and this year. So yeah, it's always great. Looking forward to tomorrow and the rest of the series.
That's fantastic. And let's talk a little bit more about your experience so far. You've played with Hong Kong, China for a long time now, a couple of years. What's your experience been, and what are you looking forward to more of?
I mean, absolutely, yeah. I came up through the ranks, played under 16, under 19, and now at the men's squad. It's been great, I have a lot of fun. Obviously, I came in pretty young, but I've got a lot of experience over the last 3 years being with the team, and it's great to travel with them, play high-quality cricket. Looking forward to a lot more tournaments coming up forward for us. Thank you.
Which one in particular are you looking forward to?
I mean, obviously Asia Cup qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers, but regaining ODI status is our biggest goal. So if we can get that in the next couple of years, it'll be really, really good.
Fantastic. That was Ayush Shukla, and over to you, team.
Thank you. Ayush Shukla joining us on the broadcast. Hopefully we'll see him out there in the red and black for Hong Kong, China very soon. Just a bit of a mean niggle, I believe. So resting today, hopefully in for the Tri Nation starting tomorrow. Yadav just went for 4. It's going to go the scoop. Oh, that was dangerous. There's no future in that one, aren't you? That's the way you got out in a previous series here. Tried to go the scoop and lost the top of his leg stump. Last time we saw him do it. He's tried again anyway and survived this one. Last time he did that, he had actually scored 100. It was in a one-day game against Malaysia, I believe. And then at 101, tried to go to the scoop, lost his leg stump. Yadav, again, this time decides to go conventional, pushes it on to the leg side. Plenty of space. They were thinking about a second. No run there, though, so rotate the strike back to Bubba Hyatt, who had been playing the supporting role before the drinks break, right up until the 10th over. If you're just joining us, he bashed 22 off that final over. 3 sixes and a 4. So after that, he's now the leading score runner between these two in their partnership. Partnership moves to 55. Stayed a little low, so just pushes it to mid-on. He's way back. Long-on has to come in and do the fielding. Another single. One ball remaining in the 11th. Gives himself some room, gets onto it, clears the road for a maximum. Handsome and Ruts hits a 6. That's his second maximum. Had a player out there on the ropes, but nowhere near where that ball was sailing. Didn't matter, it cleared the rope nicely. He knew that off the bat. A maximum and a good over again for Hong Kong China. They moved to 96 for 2 after 11. These two taking turns at who has the higher score. After that, 6 moves back in front on 33. Rashid Khan coming into the attack from the Argyle Street end. First time we're seeing him today for Nepal. Right arm medium fast, looks like he's going over the wicket to the right hand of Bubba Hyatt. They've got protection at long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square leg. They've also got a long off hiding behind the side screen from our commentary position. As we saw in the 10th over, it didn't really matter. They're bringing that long off in, actually. They decided it might be better to have a catching position. Right on the circle. Deep point as well. Khan comes in, short, smashed, bang, gone! Smashes in to the Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Officers, leaves a dent, bounces back in. Massive. That's gone 10-15 metres up over the rope. Too short from Rashid Khan. Bubba runs with it in a flash and he moves back in front in this race between these two. 35 off 16, going at 219 strike rate. Remember, he started in singles. There's a big appeal. Oh, and there could be a run out as well. That was chaos. Watch on the replay. A bit high, hit back pad, but then the run out. Ants decided there was a run. Well, Bubba was waiting to see what his fate was on the LBW decision. Almost got run out. So a little chat between Ansel and Rath and Bubba Hyatt. That was a good delivery from Rashid Khan. Gets that one just a little bit fuller and can wrap the pads. He might get that LBW decision from umpire Niaz Ali at the Argyle Street end as Khan comes in again. It is fuller this time. Bubba just gets an inside edge onto his pads this time, and another dot. Started with a massive, and now racking up some dots. Good comeback bowling. Of course, that 6 brought up 100 for Hong Kong China. Like to see milestones brought up in spectacular style in Bubba Hyatt. Did it in style. 3 balls remaining in the 12th. Tries to swatted. I think he almost tried to go on the offside there, but ended up going on out to deep mid-wicket for a single. Rotate the strike back to Anshuman Rath. He's the partnership to 69. Rath gave himself some room. I think it's one bounce over the rope for four. It is. It was in the air, but he picked the gap beautifully. Another boundary to Anshuman Rath in Hong Kong, China. So as soon as it had left the hand, it's going to be a bit short. Didn't get up, it didn't bounce as high as perhaps Anshuman Rath was hoping. But the placement was everything. Two fielders out there, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and he picked the gap right between the two of them. And now it's forced a change. Rashid Khan going around the wicket. That one's on the leg side as well. Tried to sweep it fine up. It hits it straight to that deep square leg for a single. Handy over in the end. 12 runs coming from it for Hong Kong, China. They're 108 for 2 after 12. Anshuman Rath, 38 off 29. That's practice. GC coming into the attack from the softball ground end this time. Ease down to long on for a single. Wickets in hand for Hong Kong, China. They might look to push over 200 if they can. Really put some pressure on. Weather holds. Hopefully we don't have to see any DLS projections. It's that kind of day here in Hong Kong. Lots of showers earlier today. As Pratis in again. Big call of run, run, run from Anshuman Rath, but in the end it was a bit quick out there to mid-wicket. So just the single. Crowd continues to build on a coolish Saturday afternoon here in Hong Kong. 2:30 p.m. Feels like 6:30 p.m. The weather. Oh, he tried to go huge on that one. I think it stayed a little low on Rath. Skidded on perhaps. Lucky to get bat on ball in the end. Another dot. He was tidy in his second over, Pratish, and into his third now. Just the two singles with 3 balls remaining. Looking tidy again. Over the wicket to Ant, gave himself some room, chopped up in the air. This could be the third wicket to fall. It is! Pratish gets the wicket, the crowd goes mad, and Anshuman Rath has to go on 39. Hong Kong, China, 110 for 3. Tried go big again, gave himself some room, but chopped it up in the air. It's almost like his back foot slipped a little bit as well. Skied it up in the air, easiest of catches, and the crowd were very happy with that one. Rath has to go and coming to the crease. It's the wicketkeeper, Jamie Atkinson, back in the side for this tour. Was unavailable to go to Qatar, but takes his place coming in. Number 5 for Hong Kong, China. In a good place. 7.2 overs remaining, 110 on the board. Atkinson can always go big, is always dangerous. Was a player of the match in one of the games against Japan. in the East Asia Cup recently here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. There's plenty of batting to come too, big hitting. The likes of Yasin Mirza, Nazrullah Rana. Saw him practicing in the nets a few days ago, trying to become a full all-rounder. Bowls fast and can hit big. Might see him later on, but at the moment it's Atkinson on strike. Gets through everything. Just actually clipped the keeper up on the chest. Got through very quickly on the left arm. Just jumped up on everyone. Bandari with the gloves on for Nepal. Doing a good job keeping that close up to the stumps for this speed. Eased through the gully region. Rashid Khan was waiting, so no run there. A very good over for Nepal and protest 2 runs from it, plus a wicket after 13. Hong Kong, China, 110 for 3. You can see Azad Khan. I mentioned how still to come. Yasin Mirza and Nazrullah Rana, but also the run machine that is Azaz Khan. He's been in great form in the 2023-24 season, both internationally and domestically. It's a powerful batting lineup from Hong Kong, China today. Rashid Khan will continue from the softball ground end, 1 over, none for 12. It's always a tough ask bowling from the Argyle Street end. They've pushed long off and long on, back on the ropes. Bertel down here near our commentary position at long on. They've got a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, which means there are runs if you can pierce the infield on the offside. This is a deep point. So it's a forward point down on the ropes. Here's Khan. Comes down, goes back. That's gone a long way. That one might be out on Ting Kwong Road. That is huge. Baba Hyatt. Somebody down on Ting Kwong Road has a souvenir ball because that has left the ground. 3 steps down. Absolutely smoked it. Keep running whoever's going to get that ball because that might be up in King George V's school that way so far. And as we've seen from Hong Kong, China, when a wicket falls, the next batter comes in, just holds their crease, and the next batter steps up. So Bubba, it started just before the drinks break, started with like 5 singles, and then smashed 22 off 1 over from this end, and he's doing it again. And trying to figure out where to bowl to Bubba. There's not much forward of square or point he hasn't smashed a 6 from so far. Also got a bit of wind assist as it gusts in again. Still discussions. Captain standing right near Rashid Khan, giving him instruction at mid-off. Ready to reset. Comes down again, but makes it a Yorker ball, so the captain is in the play there at mid-off. Keeps it to a single. Atkinson back on strike. We see Jamie try to go big as well, or is he going to try to pass the strike back to his Kowloon Cricket Club teammate, Bubba Hyatt? We talked about how the top order for Hong Kong, China plays a lot of domestic cricket together. The middle order, Bubba Hyatt, Jamie Atkinson, Azaz Khan, all plying their trade at Kowloon Cricket Club here in Hong Kong. Played plenty of cricket together. Domestically, Atkinson opens with this batting lineup for Hong Kong, China. Number 5 it is. Everyone gets shuffled down Bubba. Sometimes bats at number 3 for Kowloon. He's at 4. Azaz usually at 4. He's at 6. Cracked on the pads. And yes, the nod goes up. The finger's gone up. Jamie Atkinson's been given out. LBW for a duck, and the 4th wicket falls for Hong Kong, China. They're 117 for 4. Watch on the replay. The angle felt like it might be strained down leg, but umpire Niaz Ali right in the position to see it. shuffled across. I don't think that helped Atkinson. Finger goes up. Fourth wicket falls. Action packed. 14th over. 6-1 wicket. As we said, there's one Kowloon Cricket Club batter head